How the heck are everybody? I'm Fastidious. Boy, everything just dropped officially in the event notice in game right now, and I have to make a video about it. I am live on YouTube Live right now. That is correct. We are back streaming on YouTube Live. We have got, let me give it a little look. We've got about 145 people watching right now. If you guys ever want to catch me, now that I'm back settled in New York again, I will be streaming as much as ever. So tons of crazy stuff coming soon. However, let's talk about this Thanksgiving festive weekend we have on our docket. Everything just dropped, and I want to start with my favorite part. All right, me and War Guides were so freaking right. We were very much speculating when we dropped our video yesterday on the new Lord heroes to come to the game. We covered Cyrus, we covered Demi, we had this little teaser here with this picture. Where is it? Did they get rid of it now that they have the new information? Well, they had a teaser. I'll put a picture up of it now. And it had Soul Cadence, Demi, and Cyrus featured. And I was like, hey, shout out to Salviron who gave a tip as well on it. And I was like, hey, are they gonna be featured in the Ancient Summoning? If we look at the Ancient Summoning portal, or like rather the event calendar, I should say. Of course, the Ancient Summoning portal is not live right now, but you can see in the event calendar, here's Ancient Summoning. There's no 10x or anything, so like they must be doing something to entice people to summon. And we were saying, hey, Cyrus and Demi are going to get added to the hero pool. Boy, were we correct. Unclear if Soul Cadence is also he's already in the game, but is he also going to enter the hero pool? That is unclear. I'm guessing no. I feel like they would have said it explicitly, so that's a bummer. But here you can see Drummer of the Damned, Demi, Conqueror Cyrus. Cyrus is probably my second most wanted hero in the game. I'm not going to count on getting him, but I would probably like Elder and then Cyrus. Maybe even a tie between Cyrus and Elder. Cyrus, just going through his kit yesterday with War Guides, I can't believe it. I should have about 21 to 23 Ancient Summons this weekend. Since I didn't summon this past weekend, I'm pretty darn excited. All right, let's get into the event notice and talk about it. So as we know, as I covered yesterday, as Bucket covered yesterday, as Ivy covered yesterday, as everyone and their gosh darn mother covered yesterday, crazy banners this weekend, right? Craziness. We're starting off with the 10x, which is what I thought it was. And I should say, I never explicitly said it wasn't a 2x. However, it is very much a 10x, 2x. Don't get this twisted and think it's a 20x. I'll probably put out a very short video doing the math for you guys, either tomorrow or Thursday. However, just to explain it quickly now, if you missed my video explaining how 10x works, 10x is a second RNG roll calculation, where 2x is a first RNG roll. So what do I mean by that? When you do a summon, guys, right? For the first roll will be what hero rarity class it will be. So the first roll is, did you get a legendary lord? Did you get an epic lord? Did you get an epic? Did you get a legendary? Did you get a rare lord? Did you get a rare? Did you get an uncommon? The second roll is then which hero from that hero rarity class you got, which hero are you going to get, right? So the 10x, first you have a normal roll, there's no increase to the hero rarity, then the 10x kicks in, right? And then that's a rate up on the hero within that rarity class once you strike gold on that rarity class for a legendary hero, let's say, or maybe when you strike purple if you're going for hollow. However, with a 2x 10x, don't think of it as a 20x, however, you're getting both rolls in the RNG for the summon boosted, right? So on the first roll for the hero rarity class, now it's twice as likely it's going to be a legendary. So instead of 0.5% chance, it's going to be a 1% chance. And then once you hit legendary, so either legendary lord, but in this case, more importantly, normal legendary, you're going to have an increased chance that is Constance or Allura. And they're freaking awesome. Go check out my stuff. Go check out Bucket. Go check out Ivy. The list goes on. Everyone put out stuff about them yesterday, right? On top of that, we have Hollow, Theowin, and Dallin. I should say Dallin is my favorite cost generator in the game. Mine is only A2. At A4, she gets -1 cost. So I'm I wouldn't mind getting 2 copies of Dallin. Theowin is a fusible. It's a joke. I like Theowin, but they should never put a fusible in a banner. I absolutely hate it. Hollow is my most wanted epic in the game. Hard stop now that we're all getting Pyros. She's supremely rare. She's the 3rd rarest epic in the entire game. The rates are rigged, guys. Stay tuned for more on that on Friday. However, Hollow would be really fun. It's worth mentioning, we have a 10x, 2x, right? That does not apply to Hollow. There's no 2x on epics. So with Hollow, it's the normal chance to get an epic, and then there's a 10x roll. Once you hit epic, it's going to be 10 times more likely that that epic is then Hollow. Moving right along, we have Surprise Summoning. We can explain this very quickly. This is your typical 1+1 event that everyone loves so much. Very, very cool stuff. You can see here, I do say this every time, but now it's written in red, so maybe people will start paying attention. This takes effect only one time. The first legendary hero you summon on this banner will be accompanied by another legendary friend. That will not happen with the second. So very, very, very important to see. Let's keep going. We've got Ancient Summoning. This is where Cyrus and Demi come into play. As you can see, it's going to last from the 24th to 27th. So pretty nice stuff there. Full 4 days of Ancient Summoning. So I suppose that will go. Is the 24th Friday? Let me check my calendar. Yeah, so this normally Ancient Summoning starts on Saturday. It goes like Saturday to Monday, sometimes Saturday to Tuesday. Looks like here it's going to go Friday to Monday. I'm very excited about this. I would love to get my hands on either of these guys. You can see they're not going out of their way to mention Soul Cadence. Granted, he's not a new hero, but it does say, note, Cyrus and Demi can be summoned from the Ancient Summoning Pool. You would think they would have written Soul Cadence's name here. And now for our new big whale thing. People are going to go nuts this week, and I'm very interested to see if people start breaking 200,000 points in the Arrival of Heroes. It's going to be Kraken Wars at its finest. There's going to be a global leaderboard on the Oracle's Trial, a ultimate leaderboard as they like to call it, and Demi is going to be the first place prize, the second place prize, and the third place prize. So the top 3 people on the global ultimate leaderboards for every server, they will be getting a copy of Demi. That's crazy. This is the same thing like they did with Soul Cadence, right? However, they're doing it the right way this time. Demi can still be summoned from Ancient Summoning. Soul Cadence, it's kind of corny. They made him right now on my server, right? He's only available to 3 members of the entire game, 3 players in the entire game. I do not enjoy that. This is how it should have been done from the beginning. Demi is a great prize for the Ultra Krakens. Congrats, the 3 of you. Congrats in advance. However, everyone still has a shot. It's probably a 1 in 10,000 shot, 1 in 20,000 shot, but you have a shot. And this is what War Guides and I, again, were discussing yesterday. At least give people a shot. All in all, pretty cool stuff. Let's keep going. Thanksgiving events. So this is the actual little event festivities and way to get freebies. So obviously this is what I'm most excited about. As you can see, scroll exploration. Go check out Dragon Slayer's community. Arcturus did a video showing how this works on Forerunner. Basically, think of it as a 4x4 tile puzzle. So there's 16 tiles, right? 4 up and 4 across. 4 up and down, and then 4 across. Each one will have a little task. You can refresh the tasks. I think the first few are free, then you might pay diamonds, then might pay gold, and then I don't know if eventually you pay diamonds, but the tasks are like clear X stage 3 times or something. If you don't want to clear that stage, you can refresh it. Think to the Halloween event, it's kind of like that, but now we have this little 4x4 picture. You definitely go check out Arcturus' video if you're interested. However, each one will have like a mini prize, so maybe it's like 50,000 gold or this and this, and then I know at least for the one they had on Forerunner, the grand prize was 3 rare summoning crystals. So it's not much, but it's nice and it's totally free, and you'll pick up other goodies along the way. Seems very fair to me. Then there's just a straight up event sign-in. Looks like this is going to be a proper 10 days, which is whack. 10 or 11 days it's looking like. Going to head all the way into December the 3rd, and it's going to begin on Thursday, not on Friday, so that's pretty cool. All in all, I really like it. These tend to be super generous. I thought the Halloween one was great. I thought the one we had with the Wild Sands event, the Valeria event, that was outrageous. So hopefully they're in the giving spirit, in the Thanksgiving mood. Would love to see a nice chunk of crystals. I think we can all expect to get another bonus, at least a bonus 15, maybe 20 rare summoning crystals this weekend when it's all said and done. Then we have a cool thing here. This is a community event. So everyone on your server, as you hit different crazy high thresholds, but keep in mind it's everyone on your server, Master Summoner, you will unlock tiered rewards, and we will easily max this out. I'm quite interested. If people go crazy on summoning, they might max this out day 1. So my guess here is you're going to have something like maybe a rare crystal, maybe some epic skill crystals, hopefully a legendary skill crystal, but I don't know. They do not specify, but they'll probably be fairly generous, and this will be, you don't even have to do anything. Basically think of it as a sign-in reward, because the other members of your server will carry you. The people that are putting up 200,000 points for Demi, they will carry you all by themselves. Then we've got Treasure Hunt Collection. This is where you get a special currency, so I'm guessing it's going to be a turkey or something like that, or a drumstick, maybe a pumpkin. No, but I guess they would do pumpkin for Halloween. Something very autumnal, something very Thanksgiving, very pilgrimy. They will give you that as well from your daily sign-ins. You can see from your daily quests. Oh, no, it's going to be Lucky Knives. So Lucky Knives are just like what we had. I believe that is what we had for Halloween as well. And then you get to use them as currency to unlock covered squares to get a max prize each floor, and you keep going and going. I don't know why I like this so much. I feel like I get lucky, and I usually get it. I think at max you go to like 18 or something. It's like 6x3. I feel like I usually get it in like the first 9 or 10. And you end up getting pretty good stuff from there. I mean, my guess is we'll probably get some energy, we'll get some diamonds, maybe we'll get an epic skill crystal. I mean, it's something, right? Maybe one of the grand prizes is going to be like a 5-star psychic power, that comes out to a lot of diamonds worth of stamina, right? That you save. So that's pretty good. Finally, a Thanksgiving market. We already touched on this But there is one exciting thing we do have to talk about. Thanksgiving market, that's where if we go to our events, if you might have already seen going up in the calendar, here you have this little currency, the Thanksgiving cuisine. It's kind of like a turkey on a little silver platter with a cornucopia looking vibe. So it's just gonna be like a market the way you would have with any of these holiday themed events or special events where there's like a event exclusive market with its own special currency that you can buy stuff with. However, one of the things is really important, and I just want to get to that really quickly and then we can wrap this bad boy up. Rewards. So we already knew from the picture when you clicked on the market, actually I'll show you that right now, we knew there was going to be a legendary skill crystal. Legendary skill crystals for me are the most valuable thing in the game right now, especially when you get later on. It's less about heroes and more about maxing out those heroes to get their full potential. But you can see here, legendary skill crystal was there and a rare summoning crystal. However, I'm gonna call them on this if they don't come through. So if you're watching, devs, guys, you know I'm gonna call you on it. Look at this. They said legendary skill crystals, plural. So I expect at least 2 to be available, or else I'm gonna be upset. Then it's a mythic extract. I don't care. Honestly, unless we get endless currency, I would say don't go for it. Summoning crystals, based on the picture, it absolutely looks like it's gonna be a rare summoning crystal. Who knows? Maybe they'll throw us 1 legendary summoning crystals. You never know. And then also a 100% gold bonus. Why not? And etc. That probably just means a little bit XP, a little bit of gold, maybe some legendary extract. But what really matters, I want to see plural legendary skill crystals. That'll be pretty cool. And here you go. Everything will be, all the unused event currency will go away at the end of the event. All in all, I'm hyped. The game's doing good stuff right now. This weekend's gonna be a bit scary, so be careful, guys. Like, do not overspend. Do not, overextend yourself. Stay within your means, but have some fun. I've been Fastidious. If you like it, comment. Let me know if you're excited for this weekend. Let me know if you're excited for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's just straight up my favorite holiday. It always has been since I was a kid. Even though I've lived in Europe for like 4 or 5 Thanksgivings of my life, I always come back for Thanksgiving. I just love it. And shout out to all my non-American friends as well. And then I guess, yeah, share it with your mother, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.